A single announcement has sent shockwaves across the global security landscape. Iran is claiming it has activated one of the most feared strategic weapons ever built, the RS-28 Sarmat, known in the West as Satan II. Alongside that claim came a 24-hour evacuation warning for Tel Aviv. Whether fully verified or not, the narrative alone is enough to trigger military mobilization, urgent diplomatic communication, and widespread fear across multiple continents. To understand why this is being taken seriously, you need to understand the weapon at the center of it. I spent months researching what's coming between 2026 and 2030, and I put it all into an ebook called The Next Global Shift: How to Stay Ahead of Economic Collapse and War. The economies, the conflicts, the moves you need to make. If you want my ebook, link in the description. The RS-28 Sarmat is not a typical missile. It's a result of decades of strategic engineering designed for one purpose: to strike anywhere on Earth and survive every attempt to stop it. At over 35 meters long and with a launch weight exceeding 200 tons, it's among the largest ballistic missiles ever constructed. Its range is cited at approximately 18,000 kilometers, enough to reach any target on the planet. But its size isn't the most alarming feature. What makes a Sarmat so dangerous is what it carries and how it evades interception. It's designed to deliver multiple independently targetable re-entry vehicles, meaning a single launch could send warheads to several different locations at once. Layered on top of that are advanced decoys, electronic countermeasures, and potential hypersonic glide vehicles, all engineered to confuse radar systems and overwhelm interception technology. Even the most advanced defense systems in the world, including THAAD and the Arrow, are discussed with caution against a weapon built specifically to defeat them. No system offers absolute protection. If this activation were real, the implications go far beyond any single missile. The suggestion that such a system could be operational inside Iran points to a level of military cooperation between Tehran and Moscow that would represent a significant escalation in global alignment. In recent years, the two nations have reportedly deepened their ties through military cooperation, technology transfers, and coordinated strategy. Though the full extent of that collaboration remains debated, introducing a weapon of the Sarmat class into Iran would do more than shift the regional balance. It would fundamentally change what Iran is, elevating it from regional power to global strategic actor almost overnight, and raising urgent new questions about deterrence, escalation, and international stability. The reaction from the United States and its allies in such a scenario would be immediate. Military assets in the region would go to high alert. Naval forces would reposition. Air defense systems would activate. Intelligence operations would intensify, focusing on any signs of missile preparation or launch activity. At the same time, diplomatic channels would be working at full capacity, attempting to clarify intent, reduce the risk of miscalculation, and prevent a crisis from becoming a catastrophe. But here lies the core dilemma. Once a weapon of this class is prepared for launch, stopping it becomes extraordinarily difficult. Preemptive strikes carry the risk of sparking a wider conflict. Defense systems offer only partial protection. That leaves decision-makers weighing imperfect choices under extreme time pressure, a scenario that has historically defined the highest levels of strategic risk for Israel. This scenario would represent a threat of unprecedented scale. The country's security doctrine has long rested on three pillars: technological superiority, intelligence capability, and its alliance with the United States. An ultimatum involving a weapon of this magnitude challenges all three simultaneously. The idea of evacuating a major city under such conditions is not just logistically complex. It carries enormous political and psychological weight. Before drawing conclusions, context matters. In high-stakes geopolitical situations, information is frequently shaped by propaganda, strategic signaling, and disinformation. Claims of weapon activation and ultimatums are sometimes designed to project strength, test reactions, or influence negotiations, not necessarily to signal imminent action. This is why governments rely on multiple verified intelligence sources before making critical decisions. A public statement is rarely the full picture. This moment doesn't exist in isolation. The world is already in the middle of a structural shift from a unipolar order toward a more multipolar one, where alliances are fluid and regional conflicts are increasingly entangled with global power competition. Any development involving advanced strategic weapons is therefore not just a regional issue. It's part of a much larger equation. Economic consequences follow closely behind. Even the perception of elevated conflict risk can rattle global markets, spike energy prices, and disrupt critical shipping routes. The Middle East remains a central hub for global trade and energy, and any disruption there sends ripples far beyond the region. What this situation ultimately reveals is the fragile logic that underlies modern deterrence. Advanced weapons are built not just to fight wars, but to prevent them by making the cost of conflict unacceptably high. Yet, when those same weapons enter active crisis narratives, they also increase fear, raise the risk of miscalculation, and narrow the margin for error. As this situation unfolds, everything will depend on how leaders interpret events and respond to them. Clear communication, accurate intelligence, and careful decision-making are not optional. They are the only thing standing between a threat and an outcome with catastrophic consequences. The presence of powerful weapons does not guarantee their use, but it demands responsible handling, measured responses, and a relentless commitment to keeping tensions from crossing the line. This is the video today. If you want my ebook, link in the description. See you later.